Hello and welcome back once again. I hope you're ready for the next session. I expect a roaring cheer, lots of applause, as I hand over not to a stroopwafel, but another Dutch delicacy, Chiel Borkent, to talk about Ultimo Mobile.
Wow. Thank you. All right, I'm Chiel Borkent, product owner at IFS Ultimo and responsible for our mobile solutions. Does it happen to you as well? Spending too much time on your mobile device? You know, checking your mail, watching a movie or playing a game. You can, in your daily activities, use a lot your mobile device. And in our solution, that's the case as well. So I want to go and have a look with you in our mobile solution by starting with the vision, the landscape, and then the app itself, and then look ahead what is coming. So first of all, our vision. We think that a technician should be able to work on site, having access to the relevant information to do his job. And when the network coverage is bad, he can even work occasionally offline. Well, when you have a look at the landscape, we've got on one hand Ultimo Web, where many users are working in the same solution. Think about a manager checking the status of the maintenance with Power BI, or a planner using our graphical overview to plan jobs and assign them to employees. On the other hand, we've got Ultimo Mobile, and here we're really focusing on that technician. So it's a really easy to use app with a menu, screens, etc. And the solution itself, you can separate it into the Ultimo Go, which is an online website optimized for mobile, and an app, the Ultimo Go Plus, and you can install it on an iOS or Android device, and it's even capable of working offline. Well, these solutions, they look pretty similar in the look and feel, and they share also their configuration. So once you change a screen in mobile, it's applicable in both solutions. Ultimo Web, where many users are working on the same screen and also with different processes, they don't share their configuration with mobile, because we want to really ensure that the technician has those easy-to-use screens. Of course, the data is shared in the same database. Now let's have a look at the app itself. Think about, I'm a technician, and I need to know which jobs do I need to do today. Well, I log into the app, and right on top of my menu, My Jobs. I select the option, and here's an overview of the jobs that are assigned to me. They are prioritized, I select one, and on the screen all the information is there. The important actions are on top of the screen, so I can change the status or add the articles. It's all there. So I stated before, it's really an easy-to-use solution. Another scenario could be that I'm working in a field with a certain asset and I need to know more information about it. So I log into the app and I'm going to the asset screen. And here, lots of scenarios are there. I can search manually, I can use a QR code if it is available on the asset, but you can also think about maybe that asset is situated in a pretty dirty environment, so that sticker isn't readable. And here a new option is added, near field communication, which is available in our Go Plus app. And so you just hold your phone nearby that tag and Ultimo will find that asset for you. So lots of options are there to find your asset. Now, while we were working on this new technique, we saw that it was possible that you had a performance drop when working with a lot of assets. Now, we think performance is having a huge effect on the user experience, so we took this seriously and changed the entire architecture. And now we can state that in our entire solution, so in screens, menus, lists, etc., we have got an excellent performance. So I think this is a great improvement, and really happy to announce it for all our end users. Thank you. All right, well, that was a quick overview of our solution. Let's wrap it up into the importance of working on the go. Well, first of all, you've got access to this relevant information while working on site. Also, it's really easy to add a photo. It's really powerful in combination with, for example, the Health, Safety and Environment module, recently added in our mobile solution, and now you can combine it. So you register an incident, combine it with a photo. I think in the old scenario, you make a photo, go to a workstation, register that incident, and upload somehow that photo. Well, it's pretty annoying, and now it's combined, so really powerful. Hands-on tool time. You have your next task available on your mobile device. You don't need to go to that office to see your next task. Also, more accurate insights. So the technician, you can change the status of a job, it's right away available in that back office. And when new information is available and added in the back office, it's available for the technician. Paperless working is something a lot of organizations want to achieve, but still a lot of work orders are printed. With our app, there's no need to print them anymore. And to continue, when you print the work order and you write down your administration, later in the day, you have to do it again into the Ultimo system. And when you work mobile, it's just once. All right. The next one is about the trends. In Ultimo Trend Report, when you would search about in the topic mobile, there are several trends mentioned over there. So first of all, people want to work remotely. They prefer it. And with our app, that is possible because you've seen it before. The tasks that are assigned to you, they are there. You don't need to go to that office to find your next task. Also, collaboration and knowledge sharing is a pretty important trend because it's hard to find new employees. And once you achieve it, how do you get them to that certain knowledge level? Well, maybe someone is now working in the field, he's unknown with a certain assets. And we have added Teams integration in our app, so you can start a chat with a colleague, reach out for help, or do a video call, it's there. Organizations that work mobile stated that they increase their efficiency, increase their response rate, and gain more operational insights. So, really important aspects when working mobile. All right, well, that was half of my presentation, and now I want to look ahead about what is coming, because there are some exciting news. First of all, we are reconsidering our mobile strategy. We see that a lot of items are changing. The user itself, we are focusing on the technician, but self-service users, operators, they all want to work mobile as well. Also, the device landscape is changing. Think about industrial wearables like the smartwatch, Chris mentioned it, or a HoloLens. But also the kind of old-fashioned devices like a laptop has now touch, so should it work in our mobile solution as well? Or a tablet has a keyboard, so should it switch to Ultimo Web? It's kind of confusing already, so we are thinking, why not integrate them? A lot of people want to work with those easy-to-use screens from mobile, also in the web solution. So those things we are reconsidering and determine the new strategy, see where are we right now, and then where do we need to invest. So it's a little bit for the longer term, but you will see in the coming future the changes based on this mobile strategy. What are we currently working on is the inspection functionality. A very important feature already in our app, but what we see is that a lot of organizations are working with it in a very intense way. Think about handling 50 inspection lines, even 100, and here is a kind of annoying thing right now, because that technician handling an inspection line, sometimes he needs the details. And then he works in a list where all those tasks are there, and then he needs to go to the screen to see the details and go back. Now we are thinking, why not integrate that screen where all the details are there into that list? So you can continue working in this list, having that overview, it's all there. Now, we have created a mock-up and share it right now with end users to ensure they approve this feature. So it's a concept. I found it worth sharing already with you. So let me start the mock-up. Here you can see a list. Well, the swipe was already possible, but we have added colors as a clear indication. Now I continue swiping, but now I select the option, and that one showing me more information. There are buttons there, images, text, it's all there. So what before it was in the screen, you need to navigate to it, but it's now right away available in the list. I can continue, and the one that has the focus, it will expand, and once it's done, it will disappear, and automatically I continue to the next one. More options are available, like making a photo or enter the meter values. It's all in that list view. So we think this is a really powerful and helpful way for doing inspections. So a really nice new feature which is currently in development. Then I want to mention the last item. and that is the Go Plus notification. A lot of organizations have asked for this feature, so we are pretty happy to announce it, that we're going to work on it next year. Think about a technician working in the field. He gets a notification that a high priority job is assigned to him, and he can start working on it right away. So happy to announce it, that we're going to work on it. Right. Oh, thank you. That was it. So let me wrap it up a little bit. First of all, we had the vision, landscape, and the app itself. And then we had a look ahead, the new strategy, mobile inspections, and the Go Plus. So, Berend, are there any questions coming?
Absolutely, there are questions. Lots of questions coming in. We hear the rounds of applause. I think this is applause worthy by itself. One question that came into the chat just now was about moving from the on-premise solution to the cloud solution. Does that have any sort of tangible impact on how you would use the Ultimo Go or Ultimo mobile apps?
Yeah. In our experience, customers that work on-premise, it was always pretty hard to connect mobile with the internal application. Of course, it has to do with security and policies, etc. So that was a pretty hard task. And now, working in the cloud with Azure, it's pretty easy. It's already in the cloud, it's always available. So working mobile is, in that scenario, an easy step. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Thanks so much. All right. You also mentioned the use of near-field communication, QR code scanning. More specifically, is that something that could also be applied within the job process itself?
Yeah. So I shown the example where you were searching an asset, but in the job process, it's pretty similar. So you create, for example, a job, and you want to link an asset. It's possible to work in the Ultimo Go with QR code. And near-field communication, keep in mind this is only in the Go Plus app. You can use it as well to link an asset to a job. So we created an entire solution for the assets. So you can start with adding a chip to an asset, link it in the app to the asset you want, and then you can search everywhere in our app with near-field communication. So it's a total solution. It's added in the cloud version. Yeah.
And that's going to be super useful, especially as you mentioned, some more difficult to reach assets now actually become instantly available.
Yeah.
Great. You also mentioned that adding pictures is going to be possible. It's already possible, but possible from within the list. What about the adding of videos? Is adding video content something that is under consideration for the mobile app?
Well, it is already possible to add a video as a document, but we want to improve that part because the easy way of adding a photo, you can also think about adding in a similar way a video. So that's one thing on the list.
All right. And as soon as I start mentioning, is this possible, we get a ton of questions. All right, is this possible? Is this possible? So we have a lot of questions coming in. I'll ask a final one. What about multi-jobs and using multi-job templates during your use of the Go? Is that something that has been worked on as well?
I want to come in contact with that person to get a little bit more of his idea. I didn't hear it before, but it might be a very interesting topic.
Okay, so for everyone at home, if you have any great ideas, also paste them in the chat. We'll be more than happy to reach out to you. Thanks so much. Give him a warm hand.
Thank you.
Okay, so next presentation is going to start here at 3:25.